Well, on this episode of Farming Ain't Easy, we're gonna fix a problem. How about that power slide? There's two gouges here in the sidewall, and this one here is actually bulged out. So I think this was like a ticking time bomb for a flat tire on the stranded in the field or on the road. I don't know if this is just stress or if it was parked on a flat for months on end or what. Look at this lug, it's completely missing. Oh my God, look at that. As big as my hand. Plus that little nougat there. Anyways, to the tire machine, never to be on a tractor again. Well, first things first, we should probably let the air out of the beast. And there she is. 1 out of 4 tires to never see the light of day on a tractor again. See you later. Oh, that thing's actually got a huge patch in it. Doesn't surprise me. Well, we have the replacement and correct valve stems. We weren't filming coincidentally when it happened. We were just pulling the Schrader valves out of these, and one of the original valve stems actually broke in my hand. Reason is there's so much corrosion around these valve stem protectors from probably years of the manure being packed in there. So while the tires are off, we're just going to send these out for a quick couple days. We're going to get them sandblasted and repainted and put some fresh valve stems in, and this thing's never going to be in a corrosive environment again. So the next paint on this will last us longer than the machine will probably be around. So load these in the truck and throw out the old valve stems and send them off for sandblast and paint. The more we look at these tires now that they're off, there's just huge gouges and cuts and chunks of rubber missing. And now that they're off too, there's 3 out of 4 of these tires that are heavily patched. So not only are these the tread depth pretty well gone on these tires, they've served their purpose. And as you saw from our giant skid there, thanks to Kyle on the driveway, they just don't have enough traction for us, let alone what we're doing here in the wintertime. So that's the exciting thing, is what are we going to replace these with? And a lot of guys love the Ag Series tires on a telehandler. We're going to switch it up a bit. We don't really run the telehandler in mud. We're not a dairy farm. It's not going to probably ever go back to a dairy farm. Those guys working in the slurry, they would have needed these kind of tractor style lug patterns. Check out these Nokien tires that we're going to replace them with. We love our BKT tires. We've told you that here on the channel before. We actually wanted to try the BKT pattern like this, or the Michelin bib tire. They're very popular on telehandlers and actually fast tracks as well. But we couldn't get those tires within 2 or 3 months. It was crazy, the lead time. I thought we were past all the COVID supply chain stuff, but I guess not. Anyways, so we did our research on what other brands are available, and these Nokien Tri 2 tires came up real fast. They're made in Finland. They're not just made somewhere offshore. They're a good quality tire. They have very high speed ratings. Some of the tires that are on the world record fastest tractors in the world have been running the Nokien tires. So we wanted to go with something with a little more of a hard surface, but more of a multi-season tire. So this is their what they would call the Tri-2, which is a 3-season tire, but we don't need a full winter tire. We want something that's going to work everywhere. These are rated for use on sod, grass, gravel, hard surface, everywhere that we're going to be using them for. Even those lugs that were pretty wore off on a new seeded hayfield, when you turn sharp, even in 4-wheel steer on the Telehandler, those would tear up the ground a bit. These are going to be much nicer to the ground. Yes, we're going to give away some of the mud clearing capability, but let's face it, the Telehandler's not really ever in crazy mud scenarios. If it is, we try to avoid that. We don't want to be rutting up our fields or driving on hay fields when they're that wet. So anyways, Smokey the cat here really wants to play, but we're going to send those wheels off, get them sandblasted, painted, take these tires to the recycler, and in a couple days when those are painted, we're going to throw these back on. So Kyle's really excited for the new tires. We've mentioned before, Kyle does a lot or the majority of the telehandler work, which would be nice. But you got to imprint that power slide you did coming down the driveway, because you guys want to see the new tires do the same skid. So the snow's not going to melt in a couple days when those rims come back and we throw these on. So
put them to the test.
Yeah, so we'll do the same skid for you guys. We're going to mark where the skid started. We have video evidence of where it went. Anyways, we'll get these tires, throw them back on the rims for you guys. And watch Kyle's little skid demonstration here.
Tractor drifting.
Tractor drifting. We should wrap it. Christmas likes like
the Christmas video.
Yeah. Which not many of you guys watched that video. I'm actually shocked. Come on, guys. Like, subscribe, watch the videos right to the end. All right, first one of 4. I guess we can't forget to put the valve stems in, eh? Well, it's Kyle's Telehandler. He spends the most time in it, and he convinced me, guys. It's been a couple days since we took the tires off, and we went black.
We painted them black.
We sent them off, had them sandblasted and painted. And our 54270 Telehandler is going to have black wheels. We saw some pictures of them online, and they do look pretty mean. Kyle likes the black wheels. I'm not as much of a black wheel guy, but Kyle won the debate. I will admit it looks pretty sweet on those Telehandlers.
Let's get it on. The whole bottom will be black. Maybe we'll have to show them some of the other black upgrades.
Once you go black, you just keep on painting, is what seems to happen.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to throw these valve stems in and do another massive skid down the driveway and see how much better these tires work.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay tuned for that. So it'd be nice to have those fresh valve stems in, but in case you guys are wondering, we didn't just paint these for the cosmetic upgrade. We found around these valve stems, this valve stem protector here, because this came from a dairy, there was manure packed in there and it's been in there for so long. So there was a bit of corrosion forming around this protector, and obviously there were nicks and scratches, but we wanted to kind of nip the rust in the butt before it became an issue, and well, sweet color change upgrade at the same time. Here we are, scratching the face of our new rims. Doesn't fit. All right, let's see if we can get some air in it now. Let's see if we can get this on without having to use that filthy mounting paste. Let's use some persuasion here. Definitely doesn't give you a nice satisfying pop like a car tire does. They're kind of slow to move. Took 30 pounds to set the bead. Well, we're gonna settle at 45 pounds. It says 58 max load. I don't know if in the winter we want to be running them at max load. The lifting silage bales that we're doing with this telehandler isn't really that heavy of work, but what do you guys think of the new black rims? Didn't have to use all the mounting paste, which if you guys have ever used that, it is sticky. It's a mess. Anyway, took a little while longer to seat this one, but we got her. I wonder if Michelin would have a problem with us right now. We're using a Michelin inflator on a Nokien tire. Is that bad? There it is, Kyle. You got black rims. Yeah, is that gonna look good? In another 10 minutes, we'll know. What do you think, Kyle? You got your black rims?
My dreams have come true.
What do you guys think?
Black with a black underbelly. And the other surprise is we did some painting too.
We did some touch-ups. Yeah, the manure was a little caked on in spots and rotted some of the paint off on this thing. So Kyle sanded her down where the rust was bad, and we've done some touch-ups. She's well on her way to the next Telehandler trade show. Sure, you guys just heard that. Did you hear what Kyle was just saying in the background? He's like, what? He found a selfie stick and he's like, David, why don't you ever use this? I'm like, it's way too long. It's like 10 feet. And he's like, nah.
Seriously though, have you guys seen this?
And I'm like, no, it's too big.
Like, no, it's 10 feet. But he's not lying. Look at this thing.
So at every section that it extended, he's like, what? Isn't there like a rap song somebody does that?
What? Look at it.
So Kyle's having a go-go gadget selfie stick kind of moment here.
Look at you guys. We could video.
Video you guys.
Diamond Valley.
I don't know. I was thinking.
Or the mountains.
I think we could reach people in Montana from here with that thing.
We could video the mountains.
From here. Yeah. Huh. Anyway, back to tires. Last one. Last wheel, you guys want to see it? Because Kyle is pretty excited.
This is like
check
Christmas.
It out. What do you think of your new rig? She's got new shoes,
New boots,
new high heels, whatever you want to say. That does look pretty sharp. I will have to admit that I'm not usually a black wheel guy, but a lot of the JCB equipment has a black bottom third or quarter of the machine, same as Fast Track. Everything on the lower end of the machine's black, and the black wheels kind of do suit it. We've seen some pictures and videos of other people doing this in Europe, and they're onto something. It does look sharp. Yeah, but what do you guys think of these tires? I hope, fingers crossed, these are going to be the answer for us. A 3-season tire, not a 4-season. So the 4-season version of this tire had a lot of siping in it. This one doesn't. But yeah, if you guys have tried this tire, let us know. One thing I could actually use your help with is air pressure. These are the Nokien Tri-2s on a 540 270 telehandler. We set them to 45 pounds, and I think the max is 58. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what these should be run at for pressure, we'd love to know, so let us know in the comments. But let's get outside and do the big skid test. Let's go. Well, what you guys have all been waiting for. What do you think? Kyle has got the biggest grin on his face right now. We're doing the big skid. The big skid's about to happen. Watch this. All right, we're doing the same skid as before with our bald Michelin tires. Kyle must just be letting her warm up a little bit more before he gets on the gas. We got to hit 40 kilometers an hour. Here he goes. And lock him up. Holy cow. You slid way down there before.
What a difference!
There's no way. Yeah, when we did that other test, it was like minus 28 or something.
Yeah, and fresh snow.
And fresh snow, which is actually grippier. And today, it's slippery. You can hardly walk on here. Dude, that was impressive.
Let's do it again.
I don't know if you guys can see, but he locked up the brakes maybe like 40 feet back, would you say, Kyle?
Yeah.
No more than 50 feet. And the truck full of bales, you almost ended up down there. Like you were probably 30 feet from the end of the trailer. Wow. Go Nokien, eh? We are not sponsored in any way by Nokien, but
that was 35 kilometers an hour, which is max speed.
oh, yeah. Because you just got on the gas as fast as it would go. Wow. Impressive. Well, let's take these things through the deep snow. Let's go play. All right, we are on a small hill where we build the toboggan track. Typically, we don't have that much snow, but there's actually a hay bale up there. I've tried making it up the hill to grab that bale before and couldn't make it up the hill. So if you make it up, grab that bale and bring it down. Well, how was the maiden voyage?
I don't know, I'm kind of speechless right now. Everything seems to be working pretty good.
They looked like they worked pretty good. I wouldn't say they were spinning. They would slightly slip until they loaded up, you know?
Yeah.
Just from the outside looking at them. And then as soon as they loaded up with material, they hooked up.
I think that these are going to be the tires that we need. They're definitely not going to chew up our fields nearly as much as like the conventional tractor tire.
Yeah, they're a bit aggressive for use on grass. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, the little bit of mud and, well, frozen dirt, I guess.
They cleaned out pretty good.
They cleaned out decent, yeah. Anyways, these are the Nokien Tri-2 tire. Well, we'll end this one here. Thanks for watching, guys. We've been wanting to put new tires on this machine for a while. I'm glad Kyle's happy. He got his black wheels.
We're not so much tire guys or product review guys. We're just farmers who are trying different things, and hopefully you guys like this content. The tire machine, we got it because we need it, and it helps us out quite a bit. But yeah, like we say, we're not tire review guys. We're just farmers trying to make the best use of our time.
I like to say we're paying the dumb tax by learning some of these lessons the hard way. And you guys can watch us fail, and you can hopefully watch us succeed too. So, you know, we chose these Nokien tires because they were what was available, and they had pretty high reviews, and they were actually less money too. We would have had to wait 8 to 12 weeks for Michelins or BKTs, and usually we're BKT guys, but I'm excited to try these.
I guess we can celebrate this as a new win.
And celebrate the small wins. Remember that? Celebrate the small wins, guys. I think we're on to something here with the right tire for our application. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the content. See ya.